Why haven't the VITAE members heard from you since the shutdown 5 years ago?
Actually, in the beginning, I did communicate through several recorded messages, but very early on, I was advised that because the investigation was ongoing, it was better not to engage publicly. At the time, I accepted that advice because I wanted to protect the process and not create unnecessary noise. What nobody expected was that 5 years later, we would still be waiting for answers. For a long time now, there has been almost complete silence, no clear movement, no clear conclusion, no final answers. So on this 5 year mark, I believe it is the appropriate, let's say it this way, I believe it is appropriate to look the community in the eye and say a few words. I never disappeared, I never stopped following this, and I never stopped caring.
What do you think went wrong? Why did the Belgian authorities took the platform offline?
Look, I cannot discuss the contents of the file itself, but what I can say is this. I've spent 5 years studying this matter in a way very few people can imagine. Thousands upon thousands of pages, again and again, from every angle, not superficially but deeply, carefully, line by line. So when I speak about this case, I do not speak from emotion. I speak from knowledge, from preparation, and from 5 years of living with the facts. Why the authorities chose to shut down the platform is ultimately a question they will have to answer. But 5 years later, the basic reality remains very simple. The community is still waiting for clarity, still waiting for accountability, and still waiting for the facts to be dealt with properly.
Can you say something about the legal proceedings?
Look, because the matter is still ongoing, I have to be careful. But yes, I can say this. 5 years have passed. That is not a small detail. That is a very long time for people to live with uncertainty. So if the authorities believe they have a case, then let the case be brought forward properly. If not, then people deserve closure. What cannot continue forever is silence, delay, and uncertainty. If this matter ever reaches a courtroom, I look forward to the opportunity for all facts to be examined publicly. Not rumors, not assumptions, not suggestions. Facts.
What do you expect regarding the further course of the case?
Look, I don't predict outcomes, but I'm not afraid of the next step. Whatever path this takes, I welcome clarity, I welcome transparency, and I welcome a proper examination of the facts. From day one, people underestimated the strength, patience, and determination behind this community. 5 years later, that determination is not weaker, it is stronger. The confidence we have today is not noise. It is not arrogance. And it's not emotion. It's preparation. It's knowledge. It's the simple belief that truth and facts are stronger than tactics, pressure, or misuse of power. So whatever comes next, we're ready. We are ready. And I say that calmly, clearly, and with full confidence.
Do you have a message for the community?
Yes. First of all, thank you. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your loyalty. Thank you for your strength. And thank you for still standing after 5 very, very, very long years. I know this has not been easy. I know many people were hurt, frustrated, disappointed, and left with questions. That matters. Your voice matters. But what I also know is this. United we stood. United we stand. United we fight. And united with truth on our side, we will win. That unity is not just a slogan. It is the reason the story is not over. It is the reason people are still asking questions. And it is the reason accountability is still being demanded. I also want to recognize those who have invested time, energy, resources, and courage into keeping this fight alive. That kind of effort deserves respect and support from everyone who believes in justice. The road has been long, much longer than anyone anticipated and expected. But we are still here. We are still standing, and we are not done.